like that?
Yeah, and you keep doing a big old wall. So it gets bigger and bigger till it's the very top. So you have to hit like that, you have to hit them off, and there's an egg on the top here, and you make the egg full when you hit one off.
Hello everyone and welcome to another Magical Moon video. We are down in the Enchanted Forest and we've just had a dip, Rupert and I, in Le Rossel, which is our river that runs along the perimeter of our property. It is so beautiful down here. When you come down, it's really interesting. At the top today it's absolutely scorching. I'm sure it's hotter in other places in the world, but it's 30 odd degrees. It is absolutely roasting up at the house, and you walk down into the woodland here and it is just beautifully cool. There's almost not a chill in the air, but it's so cool. And you come down, and when you get to the river, obviously it's lovely and it's cool and it's refreshing. It's like a sacred grove. We've got all the stones and everything. It's so tranquil and quiet, and with this slightly lower canopy of trees, it really provides that extra bit of shelter. What's really interesting is just down here where Troll's Trench is, where the kids go and play, that was where they diverted the water, and the reason they diverted the water was to take the stones that are from this forest out to the main road, or wherever the passage was, where they could then take them with the horse and cart or whatever to where they were going to go and be worked on. And that stone is diorite. And when we were back in the UK at the Natural History Museum, check out one of the earlier vlogs, London and Back Again, we found a piece in the Natural History Museum in those precious stones and gems in one of the boxes. So I was completely blown. I was I just couldn't believe that we had something from here. It is rare, and you look at the scale of stones and anything in the world, it's not that common. We're just very fortunate it happens to be right where we are in the Enchanted Forest, so it's really good. We're going to do a little bit more exploring into what actually went on here. We know they quarried, we know there was a mine here and they extracted the diorite. It's that black and white, it's like a peppered stone. It's really beautiful, and when you work it, it can go very shiny, marbly almost when you look at it. Very good for sculpting, very hard. And when you look at our house, all the lintels, the bit above the windows, and a lot of the coin stones, the ones that form the edge of the house, they are actually diorite. So it's really good, very exciting, and we're going to try, if we can, and just piece it all together and give you guys a bit more insight, and us as well, into what actually went on. So We're just going to have a little explore about, and I'm going to show you a few of the stones, and I hope you enjoy the video. It might be hot today, but we have had lots and lots and lots of rain, so the river is raging a little, but on the other side there are some massive bits of diorites. They are absolutely, they're just incredibly large, awesome bits of rock, which we're going to take you and show you, but we'll have to take you another day because to breach the river at the moment could be a little tricky, and we've got a couple of little chihuahuas in tow, so we don't want any losses. I'm going to take you and show you Trolls Trench. So I'm now standing in what we call affectionately Trolls Trench. It is where it is believed that if a twig touches you on either side, or anywhere for that matter, that alerts the trolls to any activity and they will come rushing out. So there's been lots of fun had here, and it goes for a long way behind us. It goes down to where the kids call the Golden Beach, where it shimmers with all those minerals that are in the ground. Maybe a bit of fool's gold, but we believe there might be something special there, apart from, as we said, the beautiful diorite that surrounds us. But more importantly, on a practical side of it, I believe this is where they made these handmade short canals to divert the river, the watercourse, so that they could transport those very precious bits of stones to what is now the main road, or it was the main pathway, so that the horses could then pick up the stones and take them to whatever purpose they were going to be used for. So it's really exciting. It's a beautiful place, and there's loads of different areas as you walk along the banks of the river. You can see where they've got this one that runs directly behind me, goes all the way back. There is another one slightly further across, which is the Fairies Grotto, and then they work their way all the way along. So they kind of formed little junctions along the river bank, and that's where I think they would have extracted the stone from. So it's really cool. But we'll take you, as we said, we'll take you to the other side when the river dies down a little bit. I don't think it'll be too long, but yeah, there's some really magical stones. They are absolutely enormous. One of the stones is half the size of our house, so it's gigantic, and it's really cool. So we'll look forward to showing you, or sharing that with you. I'm going to show you in a minute probably one of my favourite trees above what is our beautiful oak tree on the way up to the house. I think you're going to love it. Let's go. What we have here are two individual beautiful oak trees that have joined just above where I am. Don't know quite how it happened, doesn't really matter. All it is a thing of complete beauty. It's very, very special, and it's something which every time we come down here, you just are in awe of nature's beauty. It's that time of the day again. We've got to get back up and do the legends, but it's always lovely to spend time down in the forest, and I hope you enjoyed it too. There will be many, many more times in the future to look forward to. On the way up, we've got a little area, and as custodians of this beautiful environment, we're going to give something back if we can and let nature take its course. So it's a little field, it's on quite a slope. It's not really usable, it's not that productive, but I think it's going to be a real beautiful bit or an addition to what is a lovely forest. We're here in the area we spoke about earlier, which is the bridge between the Moon Enchanted Forest and the perimeter of one of our fields. And as I said before, this field isn't that productive, but I think it's going to be a real beautiful little forest. We've got oak trees, we've got birch, we've got chestnut, we've got loads of little varieties, and they're all just going to do their own thing. So really looking forward to just seeing how long it takes and what becomes of this area, but I think it's going to be really, really cool. Thank you all again for watching. Thank you so much for all your support and everything that you do for us on whatever level. We really, really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video.